Morning to everyone. I'm going to explain the subject is called quantitative analysis for business decision. The subject is for second semester BCom and second semester BBA quantitative methods for business 2. Okay, first I'll explain the statistics, introduction of statistics, unit number 1. Here we are going to study only theory of statistics. First, meaning, definitions, characteristics, functions, limitations, etc. First, we are going to study about the meaning of statistics. The statistics means numerical presentation of facts. Any facts which we are going to be represented in numbers, that is called statistics. It is numerical values representing. This can be divided into two forms. One is plural form, another one is singular form. In plural form, collection of numerical facts or data. Example, price statistics, agricultural statistics, production statistics. In singular form, statistical method with the help of which collection, analysis, interpretation of data are accomplished. Coming to the next part, statistics as a data. Some of the people who are good in statistics, they defined already. What is that? Statistics are numerical statement of facts in any department of inquiring placed in relation to each other. That is defined by A.L. Bowley. He is a familiar person in statistics. Then second one, statistics may be called to science of counting. First definition is in the plural form, second definition in the singular form. Third one, Boddington is defined science of estimates and probabilities. Then Croxton and Cowden we define in simple way to understand everyone. Statistics may be defined as the collection, presentation, analysis and interpretation of numerical data. These are the few definitions. Along with that, one more familiar definition, Professor R.S. Sechrist definition of statistics. We mean aggregates of facts affected to a marked extended by multiplicity of causes, numerically expressed, enumerated or estimated according to reasonable standard of accuracy, collected in a systematic manner for predetermined purpose and placed in relation to each other. This definition will help you what is the characteristics of statistics that we are going to study. Look at that characteristic of study. Each point will be divided and returned in these functions. So look at that. First one, see aggregate of facts. Second one, statistics are numerically expressed. Third one, statistics should be collected in a systematic manner. Then next one, statistics should be collected for a predetermined purpose. Third one and fourth one we are studying. Now fifth one we'll see statistics are affected to a marked extent by multiplicity of causes and not by a single cause. This will be used for the multiple purpose, not in a single purpose. That is the statistics definition will says. Statistics should be placed in relation to each other. One to another relations we are going to be studying. Then enumerated or estimated according to a reasonable standard of accuracy. Any values we are saying this reasonable standard will be possible and only statistics will apply. Then come to simple meaning or definition of statistics. Process of collecting, classifying, presenting, analyzing and interpreting the numerical facts comparable for predetermined purpose are called as statistics. predetermined. Already we determined what we are going to be take the information, what we are going to be represent the information, so that we can talk about statistics, functions of statistics. Where are the places the functions will be played in statistics? First one you see, helps in to collect and represent facts in a systematic manner. Second one, helps in formulation and testing of hypothesis. Formulation and testing of hypothesis. Some assumption will assume whether it is correct or not. We will get it from the statistics. Facilitating and comparison. One or two values we can able to compare. More than one values also can be compared. That will help. Statistics will help to making a comparison. Helps in predicting future trends. Present and past information, based on that we can able to predict with the future. Then helps in finding relationship between variable. Relationship will be maintaining between the variables. The information which we are collecting, that can be made as a relationship. What kind of relationship will be? One group to another group, or one information to another information. Then it helps in simplifies the mass of complex data. That means huge collection will be breaking into small groups. Then we will study, then we can be able to create. Then help to formulate policies. Any kind of policies, any kind of information can be predicted and can be made, or decision making, this will be helpful. Even government decision making also it will be helpful. Which one? It is a statistics. So these are the points called as functions of statistics. Now limitations. Every new things will be introduced. Positive and negatives is there. Same like that. In statistics also, some of the things will favor, some of the things is in non-favor. So this unfavor, what are the things is that we are going to study. First one, statistics does not study qualitative phenomenon. First we need to understand what is meant by qualitative, what is meant by quantitative. Qualitative means which cannot be expressed in the numbers. Quantitative means which can be expressed in the number. But statistics we cannot express in the numbers, we cannot able to study. That is called qualitative. Does not study qualitative phenomenon. Statistics does not deal with the individual items. It's never talk about the single values. It will be talking or discussing or comparing with more than one values. That's what the second limitation. Third one, you see, statistics results are true only on average. Always we'll talk about the averages only. Safer side will say that average concept only, not exactly average basis only. We will be talking about that. Then statistics should be uniform and homogeneous. That should be same or same kind, relate to each other. Then only you can able to use. Other than that, you cannot able to use statistics. Then statistics result depends on accuracy of data. How far the information you are gathering exactly or equivalently. Then only you can able to give a assurance. Sometimes missing information you cannot able to gather. That is another one. Statistic conclusions are not universally true because each region have different statistics, so that you cannot able to make a generalized or universe. So that is the statistical another limitation. Statistics result can be predicted, interpreted only if person has sound knowledge of statistics. The statistics who are studied very well, those people only can able to interpret the result. Otherwise, it is very difficult to interpret. These are the limitations of statistics. Now we are going to discuss the scope of statistics. The scope of statistics is very much extensive. That means where you can use it. It can be divided into two parts. First one, statistical method, such as called collection, classification, tabulation, presentation, analysis, interpretation, and forecasting. Second one is applied statistics. Where you are going to be apply or use it. So this can be divided three more parts. What are the things? Descriptive applied statistics. Purpose of the analysis to provide descriptive information. We can able to give this another one. The second one is scientific applied, data collected with the purpose of some scientific research. With the help of these data, some particular theory or principle to be propounded. The next one is business applied statistics. These are the three statistics will come under applied statistics. Under this branch, statistical method are used to for the study, analysis and solution of various problems in the field of business. So business applied statistics. These are called as scope of statistics. Now distrust. Where our statistics cannot be trust. First one, due to lack of knowledge, the people doesn't have the knowledge of statistics, we cannot able to use, and then limitation of its users, but not due to statistical science. So, what are the reasons to be not able to trust the statistics? First one, figures are manipulated or incomplete. Figures will not able to give properly, or we can write in our own value. Incomplete information. Call it quoting figures without their context. Quoting figures, no context at all. Without context, we can able to make it as figures. Then we will not able to trust. Inconsistent definitions. Definitions will be each one have different definitions of their own. So along with that, we cannot able to make things inconsistent in places. We cannot able to use. Selection of non-representative statistical units. Wherever is required, which statistical units is required, that we can take. If it is taking a wrong statistical unit, then you cannot able to trust the statistics. Okay, inappropriate comparison. The comparison can be used for the one place to another place.